Okay, I started recording in the other one. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but we cannot see the other screen though.
You can't see your screen?
You said you started recording. Okay, now,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I started recording from my other. Uh, I'm making you a presenter again.
I believe also you have to disconnect the other laptop because your voice is echoing. It's picking up from both.
Oh, really? Okay, okay. Hold on a second. Verify presenter. Yes. Okay, you're there, right? I'll turn it off.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm sorry, I was unmuted. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's a recording. I switched to the new laptop, which doesn't have the charger. So at some point, I will. You know what? I think it's about getting that go to meeting. Um, you have to download it because this one has that at the bottom the recording. The web version doesn't. So anyway, we were doing was everybody can see sister's desktop, the Eclipse. Everybody.
Yeah, we can see.
Good. Okay, good. Now, sister, I'll show you something. This is kind of a Eclipse, and if you can, the others, if you want to, you can try it out also. Bring your cursor to line number 11 on the student, the student with the student. Yes. Highlight that. Double click on it. Okay. Now what you do is Shift Alt. Hold at the same time. Shift Alt R. It's Shift Alt. Yes, see that? Okay, now change student and just bring your at the end. Student 1. Just put it after the T, after the lowercase t, put a 1. No. Oh, the top one. Line number 11. Yeah, put it 1. 1. There we go. Okay. Now, what you can do is now the problem you see here, we don't want to change the student on from line number 19, 24, and 27 to 32. We don't want that. So when you highlight it, okay, now bring your cursor to line number 19. Do the same thing. Highlight that. Now, you know what? Click on. No. Don't highlight the whole thing. Do one thing. Bring your cursor to the white space and click on it. Just the white space. Just one time. Click on it. Do we see if anything happens? No, nothing happens. Just click on it. No. In the white space. Click on it. We want to get all those boxes out. No, it doesn't do it. Okay, there we go.
No.
Yeah.
Just
Now bring your cursor to student 1. Yeah, line number 19. Do the same. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. This way is a kind of a shortcut that you don't have to manually change everything, as you can see. Then do a Shift Alt R again. Now, unfortunately, it takes the things at bottom also. But let's we can figure it out later. Change that student one to student two. Yeah, yeah. Just change that to two. There we go. See, let's do the same thing for the student two in 27.
To 3
Yeah.
or 2?
First, you do have to highlight, Shift, Alt. So you're doing a bulk change. Yeah, do it again. Shift. It has to highlight those 28 to 32, like the box. Yeah. What has happened? Okay. Do it again. Just highlight it. Okay. Shift, Alt, R. Oh, it doesn't do it. Anyway.
No, it's not letting me.
Yeah. We'll figure out what it happens. Just change it to 3. Yeah, I think there is a way of no, don't put any space. There we go, and change manually all those student 2 to student 3. Yeah, just go. So basically, what we're doing here is we're creating 3 student objects. Now, these student objects has to be, the naming has to be different. That's why sister is changing the name to 1, 2, and 3. And you can set the values differently. Like in student ID, first one is 11, the second one you can make it 12 or whatever, and you can change the name, the major, and other stuff. So every object would have different kind of value.
Did you want me to change every object
Yes,
value?
if you could, I mean that'll be great. I mean, at least the student ID has to be different. Yeah, you can put anything you want, you know. So we're going to do a demo of a loop, which we have done in the last class. Now, there was a question in the class that what are the other loop? I mean, I mentioned that in looping extensively, we use those for loops. If you recall, remember that the I equal to 0, semicolon, I is greater than, we did those little of, to get a better understanding about loop. Um, greater than, equal to, I minus minus, I plus plus, all those increment, decrement, all those kind of thing. But today we're going to do something which we extensively use in programming. We don't use, those are the basic way of doing it, but we're going to show there is what we normally use for looping, which is we use something called in Java collections. And we're going to go first, we're going to see something with this collections utility. And then there's a lot more than just looping in collections. But today, now, we're just going to do what we use in looping in Java. And this is a good practice because it is high, this is the way we do it actually in programming. So now we have 3 objects, right? Now what we could do is, normally what happens is, this is a little bit above or to what look, the way I wanted to explain is a little bit above than what we should be doing. I mean, at this point, learning in terms of learning Java. So here's, you have 3 objects. Now you want to put these objects into array. We haven't covered array yet, right? right? So did we cover array? A little bit, right?
No.
No, we did not.
Okay. I was mixing up with the other class.
Just one second. I just opened the program
I'm sorry?
and I guess some red. I don't know what I missed. I covered it 3 times. Name is student 1, 2, 3. Did we do something else? I just I did from inside. If you just can go over that one more time quickly, that would be helpful.
Okay. The reason is we're creating 3 student objects. Like, you know, when we think about it in reality, real world, we are creating a student, say, you know, in the college or the education institute, we want to store every student's basic information. Okay, we want to, and that software we want building is to store students' information. So what we do in Java, if it's the application you're writing, this particular application in Java, then this is kind of a very rudimentary way of doing it, but that will give you the kind of a basic idea what happens when we write an application that will store the basic information of a student. So here we are hard coding it. Hard coding means we're kind of like putting our information, writing it for now for the purpose of demo. So think about it that in a website you go, say University, say George Mason's or University of Maryland's, and a website you go, you enter your basic information, right? You're kind of trying to enroll it. What happening behind the scene is something sort of like that. It's not more different, but you'll understand the basic idea, what's happening behind the scene in that application. So you go to the website, you put your information, your first name, last name, you're already a student there, so you put your student ID, and you say, for example, you're enrolling into a your you know for some class or something. But so what happens is when you enter all this information and click on the submit button, behind the scene there is a object class. Say, for example, for the sake of argument, it's called student, and that will capture these information. So now we are not the only student in the class. There are a lot of students. So everybody's going to the website and entering that information. So picture that like as if there's 3 students entered their data, like these 3. Brother, did you get an idea what is the purpose of having these 3 class objects?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you can understand it, right? Like from this example I'm trying to give about a website where, so this is this is happening behind the scene. So that's one of the reasons we create individual objects, class objects. A class is a student. So in the screen you have the student information about like name and ID and major, minor, all those kind of thing. And when you click on the submit, it stores it. Like in these individual, it creates a student object like student 1, like you are student 1, and it will store the information like that. Okay, so far everybody with me on this? Kind of understand what is the purpose of having these 3 student objects? Everybody? Okay,
Yeah. Hello.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I see. We have the object, right? Now the class. Did you define it? You define it somewhere else, right?
Yes. Yeah. Remember, in the last class, you can click sister, the student. Yeah, student class. We created. Remember,
Right.
It's kind of like the template of the class. What it will contain. We discussed about variables and getters and setters, the methods which which will constitute a class.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We talked about it last class. Okay.
Right.
Right? Okay. Let's go back to student demo. Now we have this. Say, for example, now there is on the website for our admin, like, or the teacher, he wants to see how many students was enrolled, or somebody, some official, college official wants to see it. So what will happen is they want to see it into a like a form of a table, like So we're going to demo that, and like I mentioned, we're going to use, other than the other for loops we have studied, discussed in the last class. So if you may bring your class variable test data. What is that? Now go down. Okay, class variable test data. This is of your class variable. Can you comment out 38? I don't know exactly what 38. Line number 38. What is that? I don't class variable. Okay, comment out. Yes, there we go. Okay, now bring your cursor at the bottom, at the end of 38, and hit return. Now what we have to do is store all these individual class objects into an array. I know this is kind of going a little bit jumping ahead too much, but just for sake of, we'll come back all these, discuss in details about it. But this is what I'm showing you is what we normally use for, in real programming. Okay, now we have 3 classes. These are individual. So we want to create a list of classes. That means an array. Just play along with me, and we'll, like I said, we'll go into details later. So the way to do it is create a list. Now in Java 8, there are some of the things, not Java 8, but from Java 5, we're using Java, remember JDK 8. From JDK 5, there are things that that was introduced, we extensively use, which is called list. This is, like I mentioned about Java collections, is part of collection interface actually. So type in list with the yes, and then there is an angle bracket, opening angle bracket, open it. Yes, within the angle bracket you will specify the class name, which is student, not the object. Yes, good, great, student. There we go. Now after the angle, closing angle bracket, put a space. Now you see the red, as everybody can see on the list, underneath the list. Yeah, okay, you know what, you have to first complete this whole thing, then it will give you the right suggestion. Now what we can do is type in students with a S, lowercase, student, yes, students with a local, yeah, okay, keep on typing. No, we're not done yet. Okay, space, equal sign, equal, space, new. We're creating a array. New is the operator, remember? It create space, array list with an uppercase A, array list with a list together, but the list is the uppercase L, together, array. There we go. And then another angle bracket. Yeah, you have to do that, but with the yeah. Then the angle bracket closing. Yeah, what you did before. Opening brace, opening parenthesis. Yes, yes. There we go. Now this is just kind of a little bit over the top, but this is what we use. And now what you can do is bring your cursor. Yes. Now it will show. Now don't use take the first one. Use the Java util. The third one, you see that Java util? It's part of Java. Yeah, third one. Yeah. And do the same thing on array list. Take the first one. Since you take the list, always use the Java util. You will see a different in future, not only like fixing these kind of thing, but in future you will see that there will be options selection. And it's very important that you select the right one, not something that different, because it might give you wrong kind of behavior afterwards in your programming. So what we
Let's say if I
yes.
let's say if I choose the wrong one, would it give me a message? Would it be a red?
No, it won't give you a message.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you will kind of you might find some weird behavior, which unintended behavior in your programming. So it's very important that when you choose, you'll have the same utility, but you want to keep choosing something which belongs to the. It's like you have a fake brand and a real brand. It's kind of like that,
You're choosing Java util, right?
Yes, always use the Java version, the original version. Like you can buy a kind of a.
So what you're saying,
We
Java util is the original one?
Yeah, can you bring it?
Yeah.
Yeah, any of them. Let's see if it's no, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Well, here's the thing. You see that Java util. Java.util.arraylist.arraylist. Afterwards is different, but Java util arraylist. As you can see, if you scroll up a bit, scroll up all the way up, and expand this. You see that Java util arraylist, Java util list, line number 3 and 4. Now, always, if you just inadvertently have selected something wrong and you don't know whether this one is a right version or not, so you can go up and see that, oh, you know what? This is not the right version. I want the Java util version. What you can do is delete this. If you can delete one of them, line number 4, for the sake of understanding. Delete it. Okay, go down, scroll down. See that list? Now you can see you have import Java list. It won't be in the same order, but you don't want to have the Sun XML internet. That's a very old, probably Java, not the Java AWT version of it. So you have 3 versions, 3 types, but you will always choose the Java util. Okay, click on it. There we go. Just wanted to do that demo. So make sure that you have the right version imported. Okay. Now you created a Java array list which can hold multiple values of the student objects you created. Now, if you bring your cursor to in front of line number 44, or you can do is bring your cursor at the end of 43 and hit return. Okay, now what you can do is we're going to add it, store it. Students, type in. This is a list. It has some lowercase, the object. We're going to only work on objects. You can dot, you can do a dot. No, not there. Students, dot. Now, the same way, you will have all the available functions, methods that can be used. This is a list of functions. And there is some explanation. As you can see, we're going to use the add as you highlighted. Now, appends the specified element. As you can see on the yellow box, it gives you the information. What does this function do? This is part of Java doc. And we will I can show you how to generate your own Java doc. You can create this kind of a format of information about your function, custom function. But these are Java-based functions. So click on that add. Yeah. And within that parentheses, it's already highlighted the E. You can put student1, the first object. No, just use student1. Yeah. You can here, or you can type it in if you semicolon. And then the student, you can do, what you can do is normally Yeah, you can type in students, then say, you can copy that. Copy line number 44. Just copy and paste. Line number 44. Paste it two times because we have 3 objects total. Paste, paste. One more. And change to 45 to 2 and 43 to 46 to, you can change it to 2. No, 2. Put 2 in it.
Yeah, it's not letting me. As soon as I type in, it takes off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of strange. There you go. Okay. Similarly, change that to 46 to 3. Yeah, there we go. So what we did was we stored this as, think about it as a can I just take over? No, okay. You know what? I don't want to interrupt in the middle. I can take over. I wanted to show it like pictorially, like by illustration, what's happening behind the scene. Okay. Basically, it's, think about it as a, well, I'll show it to you. Let's carry on. Okay. Bring your cursor at the end of line 46. Hit return. Put another return, just to, sometimes if you put an extra space, it's more readable. Now what we're going to use, remember we used for the for loop. Let's do that. After. Yeah, you can put some comments if you want to, but later on we can do it. Okay, now can you scroll? Yeah, so this is more visible. You can put your cursor in 49. You don't need that much of space. Yeah. Now let's do it in the old way. For, okay. Actually, the old way not gonna work. Okay. Let's do the way which we should be doing going forward in Java programming. Okay. For parentheses. Okay, within the parentheses, this is another for, different kind of for. Now, what we do is basically type in within the parentheses the student class. When I say student class, is the student with the uppercase S, right? Yes. Space. No, not class. Okay. Now you can name it anything, like say student object. What we're going to is we integrate it. Now we're going to disintegrate it. The list we kind of integrate it into all of them in one, and now we're going to break it up. So you can call it anything. Like, how about stew? Just stew lowercase. Stew. S-T-U. Yeah. Space. You don't have to put a space, but you can space for readability. Semicolon. No, I'm sorry. Colon. Yeah. Space. Now, what we have done is we stored it into students. Type in students. Okay. Now, after the brace, after the parentheses, put a curly brace. After the parentheses. Yeah. Curly brace. There. See, automatically it creates a closing brace at line number 53. So you can kind of we can do a formatting later, but go to line number 50. Okay, now type in sys system out control space bar so that it can. There we go. Now here in within that parentheses in the system out print line, type in stu dot, see that? You can, it gives you all the options. Student name. How about student name? How about student name? Click on get student name. Fourth one. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a run. Now you don't have to do a student run as every, you can go to that green button. Yes, you can you drop down. You can see the drop down. Yeah, you might have to save it. Save it. No, okay, okay. You didn't save it. That's it. Probably is. Yeah, there we go. There is a student demo has. Oh, I think you know what? It has a problem. And you can. I think you don't have a closing brace here. Put a line number 51. 51. Curly brace. Put a curly brace. Curly brace. No, closing curly brace. Closing. Because this whole thing. There we go. It was missing. Okay, so you can save it and yeah. And what you can do, yeah, you can drop. Yeah, see that? No, so that one is from that. Can you? This is coming out. Can we? Can we, for the, just not to get confused, can we comment out 40 and 41? The system out, yeah, you can highlight those two. Control, control, slash. That's the way you can do it. And now, yeah, you can do the whole thing. Okay, anyway, next time. Okay, now run it. So whatever we are going to display is the display of from the loop, which is from 49 to 51. As you can see, you can make the console a little bit bigger. So Paprika, you can see a little bit. See that Salina, Lina, Sarah. Whatever the first name and the student's name from the individual students, and now is getting displayed. Now we are going to, what we did, you can put a comment, let's do for the class, line number 44, before line 43, bring your cursor to 43, hit return, put a comment here, what we are doing. Let's do this. Yeah, put a comment. Okay, storing. Okay, another one. No, another one. No, you missed another one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, storing the above uh, above three student objects into a, yeah, I think something's happening with your keyboard. Okay, into a list array student, uppercase, let's do this. Student class, student with the uppercase S, not before the list, into a student, yeah, into a student class, student. I mean, don't make it. Sometimes you add the word, it confuses. Student list array. That's the thing. Student. Everybody knows this is student is a class. Or you can, if you want to spell it out, you can say into a student class list array. Student class list array. No, separate. This is a word. You don't have to kind of put it to individual word. This you don't have. Yeah, student class. So what we did was here we're storing the above three. You can fix the spelling of object above and students later on if you want to. Okay, and the students and above. Yeah, there you go. He give you actually they do a spell check. They give you a spell check, actually. They did it momentarily. Oh, you're writing it now down. Yeah, there we go. And above, you can here. Sometimes it give you a spell checkers. Yeah, it momentarily give you. Okay, above. Oh, again, you. I think your cursors are. Uh, yeah, actually, three above. Student actually got it all wrong. Yeah, yeah. That take out above. Copy, cut. Yeah, whatever you want to do, and you can take out the A. This is a purpose for your own purpose, like to understand what's going on in
Sorry,
from
my
the.
keyboard I think
Yeah,
acting
I
up.
think yeah,
That's why.
something the response is a little bit goofy. Okay, and here in line number 50, above 50, you want to put a comment. What's happening? So you get my point. I mean, what we are trying to do is whatever you did, you want to explain it that for your own purpose. Okay, now looping through the students list array through the students list array students. So you can understand that students is a list array object. I mean, try to, these are actually these are objects behind the scene, so we want to remind ourselves these are class objects. List array list array students list array object of student type. No. Object. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of student. Student is a uppercase S. So we can remind ourselves that don't forget the student is a class. Okay. Looping through student list array object of student class. Yes. And displaying its member means the variable member values or value. Okay, so basically in this case the member was student name. You can do the same thing, copy and paste 52, or what you could do is no, don't do that. After get student name, line number 52, within the parentheses. Okay, bring your cursor. You see that? Okay, go one more. Don't take it out. No, just no. Yeah, go to the right. Yes, there we go. Don't move. Hit space. Oh no, other way. One more. Sorry. One more to the right cursor. Yes. Now. Yeah, there we go. Plus. Put a plus. No, the plus sign. This is for append. That's equal. Space. And you want to make a space. So double quote. Yeah, put a space in between the double quote, a little bit. One more, one hit. Yeah, there you go. After this ending double quote, space, plus. Plus is for appending. Like we can another plus, not equal. Just one plus. Space is for readability. Now, can you call stu dot get major? How about major? First one, yeah, major. Okay, now run it to get an idea what we did. Run it. Selena space. See that? Computer science. Now in the double quote, you can put a bar in it. Yeah, Put a space, 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 space. Put a bar. The top, no, bar like what is it? After the slash, yeah, yeah, like that. Your cursor, yeah. Put a bar. This is after above enter key. Above enter key, shift. Like a yeah. There we go. There we go. Now run it. Space. Hit, save and run. See that bar?
Got it. So it's
Okay.
separated.
Now you got the hang of it, right? So what do you know now? What you do this place after get major, do the same thing. You want to put the other no after yeah. There we go. Space plus you have to remember plus is append and then double quote and put a space in it and a bar and a space no bar the same way like you can see it space. Yeah, put a space in it, like exactly. Otherwise, it will go together. It will be attached. And after the double quote, plus space 2 stu dot, and you can put something. Get year. How about year? Minor. I don't know. You can put a major, minor. Yeah, and you can put another one. You can just if you want to complete everything. How about that? Just put the year too. No, another one. Or you can copy and paste if you don't want to type. It's up to you. Take that part. It will be faster. Yeah, you got too much. Yeah, yeah. That's fine. You can delete space. Put a space. Control V, and take that major out slowly. Dot will put a dot. Then we'll get student year. Get year. Fourth one. Fourth. There we go. Now run it. I would you see that now it's kind of like in a spreadsheet or a kind of now for example think about it this way. Lump number 50 to 53 is in your web application. Say your teacher wants to or the school official wants to see who how many students and what are the students information, want to see the student all the student information of the school. So you get an idea. One is the student itself is entering through the website, and as they're entering their information, that is getting stored into individual student objects, student class objects, and as if that is the storing process. And here, this is then the application. Your application will store every time a student enters any data, it stores it into a list objects, class list array object, like line number 45 to 48. This is happening behind the scene in the website. I mean, in the backend code of the website. Then, say at a certain time, there is the official wants to see how many students are there. So he kind of have a method. There is an application will provide him with a method that will basically loop through all the student objects, okay, student list objects, and store it, show it as a report, like on the console. Everybody got an idea? What is the use for this? You can kind of.
I get this.
You can relate.
I get this part.
Go ahead.
I understand this part, but why do I have exclamation mark on each one of them, as you can see on my screen? I also have it on line 39, right. And okay. Then on the package explorer.
Yes, exactly. So sometimes, they need a little bit of perfection. Can you bring your cursor over here? In the yellow.
To where?
No, in
Yellow
like,
to
for example, student name, line number 39. Okay, it will give, no, it doesn't show you. Okay, it says the value of the local variable student name is not used. Now, here's the thing, because you're not using it, you're declaring it in 39, but you're not exactly using it. It's kind of giving you what happens in our real life coding. We call it something called, we don't want to have messy code. Okay, and Eclipse and all these IDs kind of help us that, just pointed out, you know what, hey, you declared in line number 39 a variable called student name, but he never used it. He's just warning you, giving you a kind of a hint that it's not a clean code, man. You might want to take it off. So what do you do is, if you put no, don't take it off, but just comment it out. Comment it out. Now, see that? Do you have any other? You can save it. Save it. Save it. See now, and from the student demo, that yellowish is gone, but students still have something. Let's take a look at student. It's always a good practice to have clean code. Yeah. So what is the yellow? You can find the yellow on this side. Get student, what happens? What did it say? It'll give you some suggestions also if you can. The method get student name from the types is never used locally. Okay. We never use locally. That is yeah, we never used it, but sometimes it becomes kind of a nagging aunt. Sometimes it is ignore it. Oh, you kind of miss. I think no, don't do that. Then take it out. You can't take it out. Leave it. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you might have to.
Well, what if she comments the whole bracket, like everything, like three? She comments the whole bracket, like private int and the return and the last bracket.
Oh, you mean 15 to 16, 17? Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're not. Are we using get? Let's comment it
We're
out.
not using it. Yeah, if you comment all three, maybe it's okay.
You can do as a block comment. Let me show you block comment. Okay. Highlight line number. No, don't do that yet. Highlight 15, 16, 17. All three lines. Yeah. Now do a control. There is a slash at the next to the shift key. Yeah, there we go. See that? How easy it is? Okay. Now what happens? Save it.
I don't know. I don't have this yellow. Everything is
Yellow. See, here's the.
I don't have that yellow.
I still have the yellow.
I don't know what, because we need the student ID.
Yeah, we used it. So we use the ID, we use the name.
That's why I was saying that sometimes they go overboard. Eclipse go overboard.
Yeah, mine is clean.
For whatever crazy reason, they kind of complain. So uncomment 15, 16, 17. Highlight 15, 16, 17. Highlight. Oh, you have to highlight with the, yeah. No. Okay, highlight the whole thing. Yeah. Now control space, control slash. There we go. See that? In one shot. Save it. Okay. Now, everybody kind of understand what was the purpose of this? Go back to student demo.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, some of us I like to follow. I think I deleted the code. Is it okay, like toward the end, like we can copy this to a clipboard, the coding, and so we can just paste him into our
Sister.
Do you want me to copy and paste it on the chat? Sorry.
How about
the chat is gonna be a mess. If you have like a clipboard or something that you can copy the code.
Notepad.
The notepad or something, yeah. Okay. That way we can pay attention instead of just writing, not paying attention.
I think it's a better idea that you take the whole class, Java project, and up. How about putting in the drive? I'm just throwing out ideas. Anybody has a better idea? So that if somebody's completely behind, they can take the whole application. And let me show you something. This is going to be helpful for everybody. Okay, sister, since I mentioned this, go to the class object demo. Yeah, right. Yeah, right mouse button click. No, right mouse button click. Right. Yeah, right mouse button click. Properties at the bottom. Is the properties is the very bottom. Yeah. Okay. See that location here. Location. No. Here and the dine. You see that yellow sign? Yeah, right. Show in. It will take you to that folder. Now copy that. Do you? Oh, I have news window feature. Okay, what is this? This is yours, right? Remind me. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you have the Google Drive? Copy this.
I do.
First. Control C or I don't know. Copy. What we're going to do is you're going to drop it into our students. Bring up another Chrome browser if you have a shortcut or.
Okay, I'm about to do it in the Google Drive student Java. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to show you do a demo. Now some other students now is going to grab it and how to use it. I'll show it to the whole class. I mean, we're just going to see it. Did you copy it? Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Okay,
so I'm going to go in here.
Where
do you want me to paste it?
Selenium resource. No, that's a good place. That was a good place.
Okay.
Yeah, just drop it here. I think you can drag it and drop it, right?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. I don't know how. Kind of difficult, I know. I understand.
I'm trying to drag it. I won't drag.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of. Yeah, you have to put. Yeah, there we go. There you go. You have to bring it side by side.
Oh, it's because it says I don't have permission to upload in this folder, so you'd have to do that. I guess I can just send it on the group chat maybe.
No, you can't. I don't know.
No, I cannot. Yeah, it won't allow me because.
Let me. That's a kind of bummer. Okay. Let's see if we could. There's other places. What can we do? I really wanted to show this. How a student can share their project, and then let's try to see if there any way we could. Can I have access?
Sure. How do I make you?
I don't know. I mean, this is kind of Zoom.
Okay,
doesn't
hold on.
really.
Let me see.
Sometimes I get it.
I think I have to make you. Okay, hold on. I made you present.
Okay, let's see. I'm not sure whether I could. I'm kind of thinking that is a that is a. Can everybody see my screen? Hello?
Google? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay, let's see if we could. I want to see something. If I could make the drive X, particular drive, if we want to, semester, spring, CB student. How did you put your assignments in the past? You remember?
When we post our assignment, it's each one of us have a bin that we can drop it
In Google Drive?
in a Google Drive, but it's not shared. It goes only to cyberbullying, only to the admin.
Oh, so it's not viewable by others. Of course, it won't. Okay, CB3 assignment student software owner is this. How can I make share? Oh, I can make it shareable. I think, right? No, that's shared. Let's try to see how how what was the error you were getting?
You're not authorized to drop in this folder. Like I'm not authorized to do anything in that folder.
How to make Google Drive? Okay. Okay. Not. Okay. Um, this we're wasting time. Let me do this. How can I share? Do you have TeamViewer, sister? TeamViewer software? No.
I do.
I have an
Do?
idea for.
I do.
Okay. Everybody can see my screen. Everybody, can you start your TeamViewer? No, I'm asking, sister. Can you start your team?
Yes, I will.
Everybody can see my screen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. This is what we are going to do is we're going to transfer her file for now. I'm going to look into this, how we can make that Google Drive certain folders accessible. Actually, not accessible. Everybody has access, but the thing is authorized to share files. So what is your partner ID, sister?
1331.
No, partner ID could be like this: 7541641.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's 789 306
789. Hold on. 789
306
306
017
01.
7.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh shoot! Why is it trial version? Yeah, I used too much. New version is available. I have to use something else other than TeamViewer. You are willing to try it. What is it? Using
Okay, so
789.
my Google
if you go
Drive?
back to, yeah, if you go back to Google Drive, open up that page again.
Yeah, always open to ideas. Okay, so Google Drive,
Yeah, go
cyberbullying.
back to this. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, go to the semester and then go to CP student, go to assignments. Not assignments, the other one. CV student.
Okay.
And software was right click on software.
Okay.
Click share.
Yeah.
And then in anyone with the link in view, click on that drop down menu.
What do you want to do?
Here, and anyone with the link in view, if you click that, there's 3 options. You should be can edit, can view, and
Oh yes, right. But so okay, copy link.
no, don't copy this link. This link doesn't give us permission to edit.
Just go to the drop down where it says can view. Just go to that drop.
Can organize added areas, right?
It's the one on top. Anyone with the link can view. If you click on can view, it should give you 3 options.
Where is okay? Anyone can view.
Go on the left. Go on the left there.
Yeah, and you say can edit. Then
Oh yeah, right. Now you can do
that
it.
link and put it on chat.
And oh, sorry, I have to
Yeah, copy the link.
copy the link. Now you can go and great idea. Thank you very much, brother. I never thought about it. Now you can go to that link and try. Let me give you the make you presenter again.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's give it a try again. We did the properties, and then you have the link, right? So you can class object and use the link to open up Google Drive. You're copying it now.
Sorry, I was on mute. I did not drop it.
It didn't. You got the same error.
Let me show you. Yeah, I didn't get the error right here. I'm just gonna share my screen. Class notes.
Software. I think it was the software.
So you went into software instead.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in here instead of class note. Okay. So it's under UFT.
Is it?
Yeah, because you went under. If you went under software, then you went under UFT.
I don't think it's
folder.
the right.
I mean, it wouldn't really matter, but
this is the drive. This is the.
That's the drive.
No. This is the link we send out on the chat.
Yeah. I just clicked on it and it took me to that link.
Okay.
So I'm gonna click on it again. And
you try to copy it. What happens?
Yeah. Once I click on it, it automatically takes me to this right here.
Okay. Now.
Which is student software.
And you couldn't drop. You couldn't drop it.
And it did not let me drop it, so I'm gonna try it again here. Let me show you.
Yeah, it should let you drop it. Just say accidentally put it under software. They should put it under class note.
Class note.
Open the software.
So you got to do the same thing what you did, but it should be under class note.
Class note.
I'm sorry.
Just try to drop it here under UFT. See if it works.
I did, and it's not. You guys see it?
Permission. Yeah, see that.
The security issue. So probably maybe Shamsu or Brother Murshid can do it.
Yeah, Brother Murshid can do it. He always share notes with us.
Really?
So what I can do, maybe I can share mine. I can share mine with the cyberbullying, and they can just transport it to everyone.
No, I wanted to do it now. I mean, I wanted to show some demo. I know.
Well, then you gotta call one of the.
Let me try something else. What was your idea again? Because my 7 team viewer. Let me try.
Oh, my team viewer, I came out of there. Hold on one second.
Anybody else? Oh no, nobody else. I think I have permission, but what else can I use? Because TeamViewer, I can't.
Okay, here's my team viewer ID. You can see my screen, right?
Right,
It's
right.
789.
Yeah, I can see it. 789-306-017. Please don't complain. Has expired. Your connection partner uses TeamViewer commercially. Either one of you. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of ran out of TeamViewer, so we can't use TeamViewer. We couldn't do the transfer. Let's do this. This old-fashioned way. Because it's not a big application. So what we're going to do is, sister, you can do is, what do you want to do is put it in the chat. Anybody knows how to? You can't share things in GoToMeeting.
Just in the chat, you can share. That's about it.
That's about it, right? Okay. The chat is going to be okay. You know what? What do you do is go to the chat, cut and paste. It's not a big, yeah. There's two files, I know. I'll just recreate it, take over, and put it in, and then, okay, just copy this whole thing. You can do a edit, select, yeah, Control C, and put it in the chat. Package, okay. Wow. Everybody can see it. But in future, I mean, I know that you can copy and paste it and try to do the same thing, but in future, going forward, I'll look into how students can upload these things in the drive and other people can download. But for now, I want to just show something.
Can we take
Hey,
break soon or no?
yeah, Selena, can you copy the student.java too, if you don't mind?
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
I
she
will.
will do that. But let me copy this. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, do that. Where did it go? I can't see anything. I'm really lost with this thing. Oh, you are presenting, right?
I believe some. Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
believe
don't
I'm
see
still
my chat.
presenting. But you can take. I can take myself off.
Yeah, I would do.
I'm off now. You should be the
Let me go
presenter.
back. Where do we get? How do I get?
You're presenter
Okay.
now.
Share.
I'll tell you, which one are you talking about? The student Java or student demo?
Let me start oxygen first. Okay, yeah, but I can't. Something. Oh, okay, there we go. It's here. It was hidden here. That's why I couldn't see it. So this one, you can. Can you? Oh, you can't do like a select all or something. Everybody can see my screen.
Yes.
How do you? Oh, this way? No. Hard to copy. Is it hard to copy? Oh no. Okay. Just what I'm going to do is copy and paste into my Eclipse, but I wouldn't suggest you to, I mean, you can try it. You can do the same thing. What I'm going to do is construct the whole thing. Since I have the access or authorization to drop it into Google Drive, once I Google Drive, I drop it. The next thing what I'm going to show is I'm going to ask one of you to volunteer, and this is the thing which you might want to do it going forward many times. You will do it. This is the way you do it, and you can easily actually in Eclipse, which we call it import, and import the project and just run it in a minutes. So basically we're going to, I'm just waiting for, oh, there we go. Now I'm going to create, what was the project you call? I'm just going to call it the same thing.
One calls, oh, the project called.
Yeah, hold on a second. Just slow. Okay. Java project. I'm just going to try to keep it as it is as you wrote it.
Class object demo.
Class object demo.
Demo. Mm-hmm.
That's a, and oh, there's already, I created one. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to paste it.
Yeah, I think you created with custom.
Oh, no. This is I created in a different settings. What was the package name?
Class object demo.
I'm going to rename it something else. Okay, give me another name.
Just do class object demo
Yeah,
one.
I already have one.
Yeah, so do.
I can hold on a second. I just don't.
Or do class object demo share.
Yeah.
So you know you're shared with them.
Yeah. If I could only bring up my Eclipse. Meanwhile, now it's kind of stuck. Let's do this because I have class object demo. Bear with me, it's kind of taking too long. Oh, there you go, class object demo. Now here's the thing. I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is this is just a demo of what we're going to do. We can put it, where can we put it? Any suggestions?
It go under class notes.
Class notes. Okay, that's, you have access to that, right?
Yeah. Then to Java Selenium.
Selenium and Java Selenium class notes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you going to do is you pick it up from here. There you go. So what I would suggest everybody do is upload complete. Can you guys see it? Can you see the class object demo zip? Yes? No?
Just keep checking. Let's give us 1 second.
Everybody is suggested go to this where is it? This path in Google Drive. Semester Spring 2018, CB student, class node.
Yeah, I see it. Class
Java
object demo.
Selenium, Java Selenium, and download it. If you see it, then download it.
Yeah, I did there.
Okay, who wants to now volunteer? Who wants
I
to?
can if nobody wants to.
Nobody wants. Okay, El
If
Tayeb.
nobody wants to, I can. I want to give people a chance. I did last time, but if nobody
Okay,
wants, I can.
yeah, Al Tayeb wanted to do it. Al Tayeb, you want to do it? Okay, I'm making you presenter. Al Tayeb, you have your Eclipse up, right? I believe. Okay. Now you already downloaded, right? You have put it in your folder and yeah,
Yeah,
Java
I
class
downloaded
folder.
it.
That's good. Yes, you leave it as it is. You don't have to unzip it. In this case, go to your Eclipse. Just get the path. Click on the white bar on the white space on your yeah, right. Control C,
Okay.
and then go to your Eclipse. Okay, can you make, is it bigger or everybody can see his screen bigger or is it small?
I can. Okay, wait. One
It's
second.
small. He just needs to
Yeah.
max it.
Okay.
Is better?
There we go. Okay, now what you're going to do is basically in the white space in the left pane, right mouse button click. There is an import. You see that import?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can scroll up a little bit. Yeah, it's an existing project into workspace. Click on that guy. Now this is an archive already, so you can select the second button because you didn't unzip it. Now you can paste it your path, your paste control. It was it download? Okay, browse. Let me see. No project found. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. You,
It's just
oh,
downloads.
huh?
It's just downloads. The link is just downloads.
Okay. Yeah. Go back to that. Yeah. Click on browse. You can click on browse.
I have a quick question. Does everybody have to follow what Al Taib is doing?
Yes, if you could. This is a way.
Okay, but
In
how
future.
about mine?
Huh?
Since I already have that, do I still need to
Yeah.
follow that one
No, no.
too?
This is a different one. This is class
A
object.
different one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the one job is different because I thought we're doing the same.
No, no, no. I mean, this is I did it in a
So you're
previous.
just doing a different one?
Yeah, I couldn't get her. I mean, copy and paste on all this kind of thing. Now, see, some projects cannot be imported because they already exist. Did you have it? Oh, you had it. Oh, you.
No, no, no. I don't have it. I mean, I tried to copy and paste it from the
Oh,
chat, but it's not formatted correctly and everything. You know.
oh, I see.
Yeah. Is it
You
still there?
already. You know what? Class object demo. Yeah, because you have the same name as you can see.
I can
Okay.
remove it. Do you want me to remove it?
What do you do is rename this guy. I don't think it will help. Can you? No, no. Cancel this. Go here. Right mouse button click. Rename. Refactor. Refactor. There you go. Up. Refactor. Rename. Rename it to. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Name it to 2. Just put a 2 in it. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Now try to do it. That's fine. Try to do that. Archive file. No, existing project. It's not an existing project because it's a select. There you go. Try this. There we go. This time it'll take it. Okay, now expect. See, automatically it's unzipped it. It created. Now you can go to the student demo. Student demo here. No, here this demo. Right mouse button click. Run as.
Right now.
Run Java application. See that? All the things. Now, what we just demonstrated is in future, if I put something like a zip file, like the same way I did, or in future, you guys can share if you once you have the permission, you can drop it, your project, and share with others. And the way you'll do it, you'll zip it, your project, Java project, the same way I zipped it. And then, yeah, you can do the same thing. Like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, the Java training master, because that has all the things. Yeah, you have to do it. Okay, go, right, import, existing project, yes. And Java training, there we go, finish. And there is a bunch of things you can do. Java training expanded. I have a read in like, for example, expand source, and we are doing class object, second one, student test. You see that student test? You can run student test, run not the student, that's a class. It doesn't have a main in it. If you don't, okay, right mouse button click, run as Java application. Yeah, just yeah, go ahead. There we go. See that? So you know now how to do things. Import, how to use import in Eclipse.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so in future there is a bunch of things you can do. Like, okay, go to why don't you while you're there, I'll tell you,
Okay.
go to Google.
Yeah.
No, bring up another tab. Just don't kill that. Type in here, Tariq Asan, one word. Q-A-H, not Ahsan, A-H-S-A-N, space, GitHub, G-I-T, no, sorry. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now go to repository. I have a bunch of stuffs there. Okay, now we're going to do like the bank application we were showing last time. Scroll down. You cannot run this one because you need some setups. But you see the Java training, as you can see that the Java training you did, that's all. Yeah, the one I kind of shared it. But also you can go to this GitHub and go like the bank. Let's see. Scroll down. Let me see if I have something that you could use. These are a little bit higher stuff. No. Oh, never mind. Okay. The bank one you saying, you know, we did what the Selenium to get an idea. You can download it if you want to. Yeah, just do it. It takes seconds. You see that clone and download? Yeah, click on that. Download to zip. Yeah. So in future, I might put thing in GitHub instead of the drive. Yeah, you see that bank? Right. So you can go to your Eclipse. You won't run because you need a lot of other things. Database, these are a little more advanced stuff. So existing project, yeah. And this is yeah, you click on that. Now this is a no project found in because this is a Maven project. This is a little bit, you might want to go back to your folder. No, not here. You can close this. Go to your folder, unzip it. You have to unzip it. This one, you have to unzip it. Yeah. Extract bank master. Do you see that bank master? No. Always do this one. Extract to. Yeah, there we go. Now go back to the Eclipse. Import. Existing project in workspace and type in, no, this is not a zip. So you have to choose the other one. Wherever your, yeah, there you go, bank. Project not found. This is a Maven project. So cancel. I'm going to show you some things. These are all the flavors. Go do an import again. Do an import again. No. This is a different kind of project. So don't do it in general. There is a Maven underneath. Yeah, expand that guy. Existing Maven project. Then do the same thing. There we go. Finish. Maven, these are a lot kind of advanced stuff. You can expand and you can see the thing which we did last class, the bunch of things. You know, there's a different kind of that you can expand. The main test is not the one you're going to use, but in Maven, if in advanced Java classes, I can go over these. Okay. So this is a Spring Boot. This is the most advanced technology, trending technology we use in the industry now, Spring Boot. So as you can see, Spring Boot. So this is give you some kind of exposure how to you can get stuff from GitHub, my GitHub or anybody's GitHub. In GitHub, you can not only mine, you can go to GitHub and get tons of for example, if you want to type in the repository in the search, type in here like you want to do what Java, no, I mean little bit more specific, of course Java, say class object demo, yeah, demo Java, you have to space because GitHub is not only for no. Okay. Oh, it's looking into, what you can click on. This is it's going to be looking for, you can go to and bring up another tab. This is yeah. Bring up another tab. No, browser tab. And type at GitHub space, Java class, object. Yeah. So there is all this kind of thing. This is JDBC. That's a different. This is for yeah, object. I don't. Oh, there. Sometimes they put the actual code, like like Java Lang that thing. This is a Java Lang class. Sorry, you can see it. See that the Java Lang util or Java util we did. These are the codes you can find it. Actual sometimes. This is very rudimentary. How about say GitHub Java abstraction example? This is a utility. See, you can go. This is a polymorphism. See, this is an example you have. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Abstract explain. So it's a good resource. You can cut and paste or download it, and you try it out. Yeah. Okay. Let's. It's what time is it? It's 11:43 already. Wow. I'm sorry. Do you want to take a break, guys?
Can I